Twitch chat, Wardog, message over. Welcome back, guys, to day 12 of our Let's Roleplay Zhuo campaign on Total War 3 Kingdoms. Let's get you guys thrown over to a live scene that's disappeared, even though it was working 2 minutes ago. There we go. Alrighty. There she is, the Chancellor of State. Is she still called that? The Grand Master, Dong Li herself. So we zoom out and reorient our map. Our current situation is that we are at war with the Duchy of Song, Yuan Shao's land, and with his vassal Gongsun Shu, who has taken over from Gongsun Zan. No other wars at present. However, the war down here is getting particularly spicy. Zhou Tai is still replenishing over there. Zhongzhang and Lu Bu's armies, even though Lu Bu is currently wounded and Diao Chan is in charge, have bested the enemy forces in the centre. However, in the north, Dong Li faces some stiff opposition, and Zhang Liao has found himself behind enemy lines with limited troops. And that is where we are as of spring 222 AD. So let's push forward, shall we, guys? Where are they gonna go? Well, one of them's going up. Sun Ce and the Kingdom of Wu offering a non-aggression pact. If we give them Defender's Leather, which is armor, they will pay us 2,300 Shi. We've got 13,000. Do we really make 5,000 a turn? That can't be right. I don't think that's gonna last. I feel like that's a display glitch. What do we reckon, guys? A non-aggression pact with Wu? You would say no. Fuck Wu. Alright, I guess we're saying no to him then. Well, being at peace and having a non-aggression pact are not the same. Non-aggression is a promise not to attack each other. Not a promise to stop attacking each other. As much as in essence they sound like they're the same thing, but they're not. Alrighty. Okay, Wang Lang's faction has been destroyed. We got some builds going on. A small city has been built in Shihe. Let's go ahead and put doesn't make a lot of money. Chompkins, welcome to the stream. How's your Wednesday going? Alright, we're going to start off with the easy option, which is to upgrade the farm labourer camp. Cool. And then we demolished some irrigated farms in Chang'an. Good afternoon, Dave. How are you? Stuck at home till daughter gets results of test. Well, I hope you get the results that you want, Justin. Excuse me, guys. I'm just taking a break to rub a water bottle that's been in the fridge on my face because it's that fucking hot right now. Right. Chang'an is currently under the administratorship of Shurong. Commerce and Industry. Private workshops might not be a bad idea, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and get those built. That's all the buildings. Lu Bu is ready for duty again, so we can put him back in command of his own forces. Xinyu and Guyong. Don't think either of them are important to us. Right. Let's start with the civil officers so we don't forget them. As I am loath to do. It is uncomfortably warm, Ryan. Yes, it is. It's 11 degrees C with thunderstorms. That would be so nice right now. Hoping to have your characters fixed for SRP tonight, Dave? Why are they broken? Who are our civil officers? Well, David's not around, I don't think. I don't think Travis is here, and Doomsday doesn't look to be here. Oh, yes, Imatek, of course, you're a civil officer. Any orders for Jiashu in the summer, Imatek? It's 24 degrees C. Sarah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the lurk. I don't even know how hot it is down here right now, Ryan. I'm not sure I want to know. Except maybe upgrade Chang'an. We just did. So, no problem there. Alright, well that brings us to the military officers. So, Dongli has got Yan Xiao in front of her. Doesn't look like she would win that fight though. Ryan? What would you like to do with Zhang Liao? Keep pressing southwest. So, towards Anping farmland. Okay. Well, how close do you want to get? Because you can apparently get right up on the circle of it. "17 is still pretty warm, but I wouldn't mind 17, to be honest, Imatek. We'll go towards the woods on the eastern part of the farm. Down here? Yeah. Moving! Alright. Zhuo Tai. Still replenishing. Good God, that's taken forever! Which brings us to Zhongjiang. And move her out to there. How far can the army in Ye move? Oh, it can just about reach you. Alright, Lu Bu's gonna sweep down here and lay siege to Hedong copper mine. How far can you get enforced? A reasonable distance, but not past them.
保持镇定。
Hold there and hope for the best. Well, I actually feel like you're possibly just outside of their movement range. However,
满怀信念，奋力一战，齐心协力。
I mean, I feel like that is out of their movement range, to be honest. But you could consider dropping into forced march to move just a smidge further, because then they almost definitely won't be able to get you. Guys, we're just 10 followers away from 400 followers. That's fucking incredible. Okay, that's fair. Well, that's all we're going to be able to do for the summer then, so let's crack on. Uh-oh. Oh, balls, I forgot about Dongli. I am an idiot.
先行撤退，来日再战。
That was close. Alright, we're coming back around again. It's harvest season. The evils of drink. Alcohol can reveal people's hidden natures. Your general has a weakness for the grape, and when their tongue is properly lubricated, has difficulty controlling it. At a recent banquet, they besmirched your name and embarrassed the guests, only to claim no memory the following day and beg your forgiveness. Lu Bu, a contemptuous individual. We've gained a cryptographer.
全军听令！
Screw it. She/Her has built its workforce distribution office. So we will build an inn. Chang'an can upgrade its private workshops to craftsman shacks. Which brings us back to our civil officers, of which Jia Shu is the only one that's still around right now. Imatech, any instructions for Jia Shu? Nothing? Okie doke. Brings us back to the armies then.
心如利刃。
Dongli. Yan Xiao's army looks pretty scary.
心怀忠正。 诸位猛士，随
I
我
don't
征
really
战，
like those odds, to be honest.
一往无前。 我的目标十分明确。
So we'll have Dongli hold, which brings us back to
心如利刃。
Zhongliao. Ryan, what's the plan with Zhongliao? Setting up alert, Imatech. No worries, buddy. Thank you very much for letting me know. I hope you feel better after you lie down. Would like to send a runner instruction Zhong to press the attack on Anping farmland, informing her that I require urgent assistance. Very well.
怒吼吧！释放怒火！此战世间无人不知。
Runner received.
还是我来保管他们的钱财比较好。
Cao Biao has leveled up. Cao Biao is a 27-year-old level 2 commander with a preacher background who is cautious, lumbering, cunning and philanthropic. Gonna give him understanding. We've gained forged iron scale from that fight, which Zhong doesn't need. Alright. I will move up next to Anping and drop into ambush whilst I replenish and send word to repair the farmland, as well as my thanks to Zhong. Okay, so we want to be moving next to the farmland, dropping into ambush, ordering repairs. Done. Fucking huzzah! Zhou Tai's finally finished replenishing his troops. He's probably safe to just force march, to be honest. So we'll have Zhou Tai storm around along the north bank of the river. Low casualties. Good.
我很满意。此诚甚善，先收下了。
Dong Yue Bao has leveled up. Dong Yue Bao, we're also sitting on one for Diao Chan. Dong Yue Bao is a 22-year-old level 2 sentinel with a lookout background who is wise, vengeful, creative and resourceful. Wise, vengeful, creative and resourceful. Wise, creative and resourceful. Let's give her understanding. Psst, Ryan, I already did. Pyrox, a new player, has entered the battle. Welcome to the battle, Pyrox. Alright, why is there 2 purple numbers here? Because Yushun is very, very angry. Good lord, what is wrong with you? 53-year-old Yushun is not what we in the biz would refer to as a happy bunny. Good lord, man.
此次丰收乃是后土所赐。
Can I take a quick gander at my retinues? You can. There you go. How you doing, Joe? Welcome to the stream, man. Can I upgrade my Vanguard's cav? Yeah, what would you like to upgrade? You've got a unit of cataphracts and 2 units of lance cavalry. You can afford Raider Cav, Mounted Lancer Militia, Celion Cavalry, or Cataphracts. Day off is close to half over already. Well, close to is not the same as over. Upgrade the 2 to Cataphracts. Very well. Cataphracts it is. Right, Yushun. I don't think he's done any fighting for us. Well, we could upgrade or promote Fan Cho, I guess. Alright, tell you what. Fan Cho is currently the patrol commander. No, that's not where I wanted to be. Han Anyue is currently the senior officer. She's now the general commander. And then we'll move Fan Cho to senior officer, and Yu Shun can be our new patrol commander. But we're probably going to want to make Yu Shun something else for a little while, because that needs a turn to vacate, and then that'll need a turn to vacate. Although, yeah. Sorry guys, this is taking me a bit longer to process than I thought. Scott! Thank you very much for the 4 months in the Wolfpack, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. How's your Wednesday going? Swap out 2 of my spears for Saber Militia. What, 2 of these spears? Spear guards to Saber Militia. Are you sure? Just off work waiting to pick up your wife, Scott? Where's the wife at? If I may ask. Well, you maybe don't need 6 units of spears, but as Arya says, although because they're in a commander's retinue, you could change them to Saber Infantry instead of Saber Militia. Okie doke. We'll drop in 2 Saber Infantry then. Right. Yushun. We definitely... Why is he just suddenly... Recent events. Recent events? Like what? Hmm. Alright. Gold-covered thief. You know what? He has come from a bandit faction, and that's not quite a general's title, so I'm going to make him the gold-covered thief just to placate him for a second. And that'll do it for the harvest, so we're going to push on. Might take a look at my retinue with the blessing of my dear wife. We are not in a position to be doing that right now, given that we're too close to the enemy, so you're not doing that right now. So we'll move on into autumn. The Duchy of Shu Han wants military access, and they will pay 1,500 Shi for it. Niu Fu says no. Zhang Liao says no. That sounds like a no to me, Liu Bei. Okay. Young Chun has gained the fiery trait. We've gained a red stallion. Tell you what, before I even look at that, I am going to want to say hello, Fancho. You are being promoted to senior officer. What was it? Oops. A red stallion. Dearest husband, Niu Fu! A local merchant has brought me a fine red stallion, but it is no match for the yellow-hoofed thunder that I ride. However, would you prefer it over your white stallion? No worries, Scott. Yeah, there's apparently some issues with it, but hopefully we'll all be able to get on later on. Valkix, welcome to the stream. Guys, say hello to Valkix. Valkix is new. Opening up 3 kingdoms right now for the first time, Valkix. Have fun with that, man. Like, it is a kick-ass game. I will accept. Alright, red stallion. Is there anyone you would like to give your old white stallion to, Arya? I guess not. That's done. Some character developments, but I'm not sure we super need any of them. What about Zhongjiang? Yeah, you can send it to Zhongjiang. You'll have to remind me next turn because it needs to go back to the loot pool and then I can move it again. But yes, you can send it as a gift to Zhongjiang. Da, 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 da. Bright, patient, and friendly. You know what? We will recruit 24-year-old Cao Hong. Nope, she's definitely a spy. Alright, Shihe's built its horse exchange, upgrade that to a mail post. Chang'an has built its craftsman shacks, those are getting upgraded to workshops. It's also completed its coin maker, which will get upgraded to a grand treasury mint. I don't think we've got any civil officers still knocking around in the chat, do we? That's not a bad idea, actually, Ryan. I might have to think about putting that in for next week, Ryan. Eyes glow with looting intent. Oh dear. Alright. That's going to bring us back to our armies. Dongli, I think, is more or less stuck for the time being. Ryan, Zhang Liao, any orders? Holding there. Very well. Lubu's gonna move to there. Zhuo Tai is gonna move up to join him. I think Zhongjiang's going to hold where she is for a turn. Han Xin has leveled up. Just one for Travis when he turns up next. Okay, that's all we can do for the autumn. Onwards to winter. Yep, Valkix, if you go to a campaign and start a new campaign, that'll take you to your faction select screen. What the fuck? Apparently, Shu Yo has arrived at Anping farmland and been ambushed by Zhang Liao, Ryan. Let's smash him. Well, that makes sense to me. How would you like to do the smash? Can delegate it. Okie doke. Yeah, there's multiple start campaign points. I recommend for your first campaign to choose the Rise of the Warlords start point Valkix. But that's just my personal choice. Ryan, captured troops, what do you want to do with them? Recruit.
我们需要如此虎狼之师。
Gongsun Zan in Rise of the Warlords. That's not a bad choice, man. Have fun, enjoy.
我将为天下苍生效力。
Trouble brewing between Cao Minyang and Huang Long. There is a problem with two of your people. A good-natured rivalry has soured into nastiness and bitter feuding. At every turn they scrap, be it verbally or physically. They even refuse to eat together. For now this is holding, but at some point you may wish to intervene. Kong Shun has gained a rank as well now, which is another sponsored character, so we're going to not touch that. Yang Chun has gained philanthropic. She has built mail posts. We'll give it a tea parlour. In fact, no we won't. We'll just go for a lodge. Chang'an's craftsman workshops up to artisan workshops. Have any of our civil officers turned up? Well, Imitek maybe is back, I'm not sure. Imitek, if you are back, any instructions for Jia Shu? Who has survived yet another winter? He has. He's 75 years old. Alright. Dong Li's going to continue holding. Ryan, any orders for Zhang Liao? I would send Zhongzhang permission to chase down the remnants if she sees fit and hold my position. That reminds me, actually. Niu Fu, do you still want to offer your old white stallion to Zhongzhang? Yes, I do, and she will gladly accept because she's greedy. Do you see Dilu? Yeah, I think we have Dilu. We do have Dilu. Why is Dilu just sitting and chilling? I think we didn't. Dong Li used to ride Dilu, and then I switched her to Yellow Hoofed Thunder, and that I feel like maybe I was supposed to give Dilu to Niu Fu, and forgot. Either way, let's do that now, regardless. Dearest husband, I know that I have only just gifted you this fine red stallion. However, my old horse that has previously been ill and needed looking after, I am now told is fine. Would you care to ride Dilu? I would be honoured. And then, do you wish to send your very briefly owned red stallion to somebody else? As of now, no. Okay.
天灭奸伪，报仇雪恨。
Hi, Zhuo. What? Oh shit! Where did he come from? Nope.
撤退，
Nope. The fuck out of there.
坚定不移。
Well, now we know where most of their troops are.
稍事休息，统一行进，准备宿营。
Yes. Exactly what Ryan just said.
白雪之下，奸贼隐匿，但他们依然为祸世间。
正在行进，
心有所欲，
Alright.
因而
Let's
导
head
之。
back down here.
悉听尊便。恢
Lu
复原
Bu.
样，
Gonna smash your farmland.
杀！攻无不克，战无不胜。此城归我军所有。
And Zhuo Tai is going to begin a siege of Hernay.
杀呀！ 烈火燎原！
There are a lot of enemy armies around on Ping farmland. I'm actually a little bit concerned about what happens if they all come in at once. That seems to be all we can do for the winter of 222 though, so let's push on into 223. Yep, here they come. Oh my god. There's 5,000 of them and just over 4,000 of us. Zhang Liao himself, who is the one being attacked, is not in the best of shape. This army's complete trash. Han Tong does a respectable amount of damage. Wang Shuang is trash. Cai Junning is trash. So they only have one officer who's a real danger. Although saying that, yeah, ours aren't exactly great either. Suggest we GTFO. Do you reckon we're going to be able to retreat far enough? Because that's the real question. I believe so, yes. It's Ryan's call. He's the one being engaged. Falkix, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the doghouse, buddy. Will Zhongjiang run if I fall back? I don't know. I mean, if you abandon her, there's not much chance of her winning without your 2,000 men. The loading takes forever. It certainly takes a little while, yes. What do we reckon here, Ryan? Retreat.
先行撤退，来日再战。
It was a risk. Oh, I'm glad you do. Chiangong is trash. Zhuo Julan is trash. But none of your officers are particularly good, or rather particularly healthy right now. Okay. Alright. I guess we're fighting this, Ryan. Unless you want to commit suicide. Okay. Primes the guacamole cannon. Oh! Oh, I think I know what just came out of the guacamole cannon. Joe, thank you so much, buddy. So, 5 gifted subs. Tots, welcome to the Wolfpack. Valkix, welcome to the Wolfpack, man. The Grim Haze, welcome to the Wolfpack. Just Josh, welcome to the Wolfpack. And Techno Cardi, welcome to the Wolfpack. Is that Mitch? Okay. Okay.
做好准备，准备就绪。停住，准备好了，时机已至。鼓起勇气。准备长矛。停住。剑兵就位。准备就绪。鼓起勇气。做好准备。听命。准备好了，请注意！大军准备，准备就绪。做好准备。
Okay.
准备就绪，顽强不屈。注意，长剑准备，时机已至。
Away we go. Ari, thank you so much for the 67 bits. Another odd number coming in there. Thank you very much.
听命。杀呀！使劲杀！停住！进攻！为了大业！给我杀！剑兵！入国讨贼！剑兵就位！横置敌军，准备拔剑！攻击敌军！剑士准备！砍翻他们！
Oh fuck, they're running straight towards my car.
铁骑听令！我军伏兵已暴露！
Fuck that.
快，赶快！
Don't know why they disappeared at the last second, but it didn't help. Wow, that just fucking turned ridiculous. Couldn't even charge them.
注意，我坚如磐石，准备开战。
Wow, we may have just lost our cavalry in like one fucking go.
我军士兵正在四散而逃。
That was so fucking weird, man. Their cavalry charged. I told our guys to countercharge because they came up on us so quick. Then they disappeared. Like right in front of us. I know what happened. They went into the trees and hid. But like, how do you hide 3 feet from someone?
听命！敌军攻势太猛，不得不退。
Shit.
箭在弦上，尽情厮杀。注意，顽强不屈，前进，准备开战。警戒，向前进军，快快快！
你根本无力击败我。
你言辞
Fuck
粗
you,
鄙，
assholes.
我当原样奉还。我方战友有难，正在遭受攻击，顽强不屈，做好准备。
Kill her,
做
please.
好准备，时机已至，准备就绪。
Fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is not happening.
赶快前进，速速前进，射手听命，
Zhang Liao's basically dead.
准备就绪。
Yang Chun is basically dead. Now he's running away. This is just fucking...
황口
I don't know what the fuck just
不过
happened,
如此，
but we've lost. There's no way we
兵官
can
放马过
win
来
this now.
叫你有去无回。向前开进，杀！准备好了，我军士兵丢盔弃甲，真懦夫也。鼓起勇气，顽强不
To
屈。
be honest, their officers would have been hard enough as it was, because we've got nothing to fight them with.
不要留情，片甲不留。快跑！准备就绪，杀呀！准备好了，时机已至。敌军仓皇逃窜，一群懦夫！诛灭敌军！
Wow. To be fair, there's only so much you can do with units that have less than 20 men in them, and officers that have less than 10,000 health.
我军士兵丢盔弃甲，
Well, there we go. Yeah, she only lost 600 men. Maybe the AI got smarter, Ryan, I don't know.
我们必须续写先烈的英
Oh,
勇
both
事
of
迹。
Zhang Liao's officers are dead. And now they push in on Zheng Jiang, who can't do shit about it, so we'll see if she can get away, but I doubt it. Wow.
你这厮敢对朕无礼，
Oh, good.
对天下无礼。
Fucking fantastic. Wonderful. You may call your coalition to aid you, except I can't, because he would say no.
甭客气，
Fucking wonderful.
都是自家兄弟。
Yeah, we're already at war with her
此
anyway.
次会晤成果颇丰， 这提议不错，你会接受的。
Sure.
达成一致，收获颇丰。足下威名，谁人不知？加入我们吧。
I mean, we don't really need your help against the old turbans,
甚
but
善。
how the fuck did she just kill them? Got Dirt Rally 2.0, Joe? That's pretty cool. Well, the way that Total War often does its diplomacy, like, the reason it feels like the AI dogpiles you at the worst possible time is because the AI dogpiles you at the worst possible time. The fact that we just lost an army means we are now statistically measurably weaker. So Sun Tzu saw his chance, with us being weakened, drops the war deck, and now we're at war with him as well. So, Duchy of Song, Yuan Shao died, Yuan Tan has taken over. Fu Shou was executed, as was Yang Chun. A steed to rival the ages, we've read that a billion times, so we're not going to do that. Yes, we know. Fu Shou and Yang Chun both executed. I don't think you were executed, Ryan. Looks to me like you've survived. Yep, you've returned ready for duty again, so... Shihe can upgrade its lodge. Barberman! Welcome to the stream. How old is Zhong Liao? He is 53. 53. Oh man, I am so fucking hot right now. I just hate this weather, it's unbearable. I don't think I'm gonna go the full 3 hours today, guys. Like, I'm gonna have to call this at some point. Okay, don't care. We've seen that. Dong Yue Bao has become artful. Oh, good. Oh, good. Enjoy being banned, asshole. Bye. You're not older than her yet. But you're pretty close. Do any of our civil officers have anything that they would like to do? It's also reform time. Let's grab trade associations. Unity is born through the endless quest for wealth. Oh my god. We're at war with basically everything at this point. It's too fucking hot for this shit right now, in all honesty. Like, I can barely think, I can barely breathe, I'm uncomfortable as fuck, and now I have to fight the whole of fucking China. Yay. Well, we're gonna complete this turn no matter what, so let's see where we're at.
保持镇定。
Jian Shao's got a ridiculous amount of troops, man, honestly. I don't know how we're supposed to defeat all of these
以柔克
guys.
刚
前进！
Ari, thank you so much for the
我不在的
53
时候
bits.
到底怎么了？
绝不留情，报仇雪恨。
Oh, you can both get fucked.
尸首尽弃于此，以儆效尤。
Qianju was captured. Hmm. We'll
这
release
群人只会
Cai
拖我的后
Junning.
腿。
Agile, competitive, disciplinarian, direct, trusting, loyal and trustworthy, and she's 29 years old. Yes, please.
力求上进，
Wang Shanyang, 52. Go back.
俘虏也要吃饭。
Wang
都放了
Shuang, 47.
我用不
away
上他们，绝不留情。正在
They
行进，
executed 2 of ours. Yeah. Ah
力
well.
求上进。欲成大事，万不能手下留情。此战世间无人不知。 杀了他们！
There we go. We'll chop off Wang Shuang's head.
我所看重之人，皆是精兵良将，万物复苏。
Champions
立
leather.
克群敌，向前进军。
Alexander Gam Pencil? Alexander Gam Pencil. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Sorry, struggling with your name there. If you don't have the city, only the iron mine or farm, etc., does that make a big difference in income? Yeah, it depends on what buildings there are in and where. Like, if you're talking fully upgraded, the city has more buildings, therefore produces a lot more money. But alright. seriously driving me nuts how hot it is right now. Great, excellent. One second, guys. I'm just demolishing things in my room right now. Okay. I've got a fan area, it's just so hot that the fan's basically just moving hot air around. Yeah, how far can he move? That's enforced march, so he probably can't get round there in one go. Just leaves Zhuo Tai. We'll continue that siege. However, we are then going to be in some deep shit with Wu and Shu Han. Get an AC unit. This is the UK. You can't just get an AC unit. Thank you very much for the 47 bits, Ari. I appreciate that. I've got the window open, Imatech. It's not doing anything. Dano, welcome to the stream, man. Because, Aria, like, typically speaking, the UK is pretty temperate. Like, it's not like... I mean, shit. I don't even remember as a kid, like, hot summers as a kid were rare. And when I say summers, I mean, like, a couple of weeks, right? Heat waves weren't really a thing. They happened rarely. Other than that, most of the rest of the time, it was temperate to downright freezing. Not like Canada freezing, but like, you know, cold. This country, and this is why I don't like anybody who says global warming's bullshit. Like, they just need to have spent the last 20, 30 years living in the UK, because it has got hotter. It's fucking noticeable. However, all of the houses were built and are built to spec for a country that expects that its weather is not going to be hot. So we don't have, like, air conditioning AC units built in. Like, that's not a thing. It's just not needed most of the time. And like Ryan says, the houses are built to keep heat in, because more often than not, you're going to have a problem with the heat getting out and the house being freezing. Which is good, except for when it's hot, because then the heat gets in the house, the heat keeps coming in the house, the heat can't get out of the house. Like, it's just insane. And it doesn't help, like, the way our house is, the sun rises on the back side, which is not where my room is. So in the morning, the back side, which includes my bathroom, is really, really hot. But then as the sun passes over the top of the house, for the rest of the afternoon into the evening, the back of the house starts to cool down because there's no sunlight on it. But that's when the front of the house, which is where my room, starts to heat up. Now, even the front downstairs starts to cool down earlier because the sun passes over the top of the house opposite us on the street and therefore stops shining directly on the downstairs. My room is the hottest room in this house because or at least it is later in the day, because it's the only one that continues to get sun until the fucking thing goes away. Squeaks, welcome to the stream. Well, I mean, we don't have ice packs either, Joe, but I am considering going to get a bottle of water out of the fridge just to put it on myself, to be honest. Yeah, it is. It's not like we don't typically get heat in like desert heat. Like we don't get heat, like blistering heat, like Ryan said. That's very, very rare here. In fact, it nigh on never happens. But what does happen is, like Ryan said, it gets really muggy. It's really dense. The air's really dense. There's nowhere for the heat to go for some reason, so it just kind of stays. And yeah, that basically means if you if you are in a small room like I am, with the door closed to the room because I have housemates and they don't want to be listening to my music or hearing me talk to the stream with my door open, so the door's closed. The window is open, but it doesn't do anything because the sun's still there. In the summer I just open the back door, it gets so cold later in the afternoon. Like I said, Imatech, like my roommate's been working, she works in the kitchen with having to work from home right now. She was working this morning, or this afternoon even, with all the kitchen windows open and the back door open. And it was actually, surprisingly, it was nice and cool in there. If she'd have closed the windows and the back door, I'm sure it would have got ridiculously hot. But it was actually very, very cool. But the problem is, again, you're talking about it. We're talking ventilation, right? There's nowhere for the heat in my room to go. It just kind of gathers in here and doesn't go anywhere. It's literally an oven. Like, it works the same way as an oven. Heat comes in and it can't get back out. I live in Colchester in Essex, so down on the south coast, which I only just, no, it's not. I think the sun's gone down, but the heat's still in the room. That's the thing. My room will start to get cooler now. Like, it's already starting to cool, but not, like, noticeably fast. And it will now get cooler through the night. And then the one plus side is, in the morning when, like, I normally go to sleep, when I go to the bathroom before I go to bed, the bathroom is blisteringly hot, and then I come into my room and it's like, it's actually nice and cool in here because I've had the whole night for the room to cool down, and the sun isn't yet on my room. So that's nice, but like, the afternoons into evenings here right now with the weather the way it is proving to be a challenge. Yeah, I did move to Essex, Dano, in October. Yes, those horrible little flies. I'm just kind of sitting here, like, this is kind of more just chatting now than playing Three Kingdoms. I apologise, guys, and to anybody who happens to watch the VOD after the fact. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but we'll just chat for a bit. Why not? Yeah, I get so irritable in the heat, Ryan, like fucking crazy. Kyle, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're streaming. Why are you in my stream when you're streaming? Streamception. Alright, I think here's my plan, guys, such as it is. I'm gonna stick you on a be right back screen for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go downstairs and swap my now defunct water bottle that is no longer cool. I'm gonna put that back in the fridge. I'm gonna take the other one out so that I can cool myself down. Maybe, you know, stand outside for a couple minutes and cool off, leave my room door open to ventilate. I'll come back afterwards. I'll come back in about 5-10 minutes. If I'm feeling better, we'll continue the stream. If not, we'll hang out and chat a little bit more, and then we'll end the stream. So I'm gonna pop you on a be right back screen. Feel free to leave if you wish. Nobody here is being held hostage, but hopefully I'll see some of you again when I come back shortly. How we doing, guys? How is everyone doing? Marginally, Ryan. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's still hot. A nifty little trick for anybody who finds themselves in a similar situation. Run a cold tap, run it ice cold, and then put like your wrists and the backside of your arm at the same point. I don't know what you would call that bit, but like run those under the cold tap, and run them under for a good 10-20 seconds, and then if you can, leave them to drip dry or just dab them so that there's no drips, but like let them air dry. That's actually really helpful. Alright, let's I think we're gonna need to raise more armies, to be honest. Because the challenge right now, I mean, first of all, we could probably do with 1 or 2 extra armies on this front, but more concerning than that is this front that has now opened up here, which is completely unmanned. So, yeah, we're gonna need some more armies, I think. I'm almost definitely gonna end the stream a little bit early, like earlier than usual. Probably within the next 20 minutes, because I think what I'm gonna do is go and have a cold shower. And I don't want to be doing that at 11 at night, just because it will make noise, and I don't want to disturb my housemates, but like 10 at night, I don't think that's a big deal, so... So, where would you like to return to the field at, Ryan? Let's at least get the armies on the board, so to speak. We may not advance beyond this turn, but we can at least get the armies on the board. Jump in a lake, Valkix. I mean, that wouldn't be impossible to do, but it would involve a lengthy walk to get to one. And, you know, the way things are these days, especially for me, I don't really want to be outside. But it's a suggestion. I'll bear it in mind. Well, we've got the faction leader and prime minister in the northeast, so I'll deploy to the south so I can organise any forces we muster. Okay, so whereabouts in the south are you wanting to be? Pick a settlement, any settlement. Blarg! Welcome to the stream, Cal. I apologise, Cal, if I'm a little bit slow today. It's very muggy here, very hot, and my brain is fried. The one with the green thing above it, that narrows it down. I mean, if I zoom in too far, you can't see the names, or you can't see them all. But you've got Wudu in the west, Hanzhong there, Bashi there, Shangyong there, and Xiangyong there. Or you can deploy further north in Chang'an or something. Bashi Toolmaker. Was the hottest day of the year here today? Not muggy though. Yeah, because you're up in Scotland where where heat dies, even if it does appear. Alright, so we're going to raise an army under 53-year-old Grand Commandant, the Heavenly Dragon General, and the Lord of Thunder, Zhong Liao. Ryan, you're going to then need to recruit a new captain and lieutenant since your last one's died. How's it going, Sarah? Not well. Who are we looking for in terms of a captain for you, Ryan? What kind of circumstances? That's not what I want. Stipulations, maybe? Words are failing me now. Huang Ningmin fits the bill. Cool. That's your captain. What are you looking for in terms of a lieutenant? Probably not a 60-year-old man. A young vanguard if we've got one. Oh, we have 19-year-old Dong Yo, who I believe is Dong Li's cousin. Perfect. Alright. Let's get your army fully kitted out before we try and recruit another one. So, what troops do you want in these retinues? It depends on how it's done, Arya. That's often how I do things in my single-player games when my captain reaches 50 years old. If I have a need for an additional army and I can afford one, I tend to pull the captain out, start his own army, get a new lieutenant for the original army, and then a captain and a lieutenant for the new one. I would like 3 archers, 1 crossbow, 2 trebs in the strategist. Like archers or archer militia archers? Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. 1 crossbow and 2 trebs. Done. What's next? Three cataphracts, 3 Gs in the vanguard. Three cataphracts and 3 G militia. And swap my archers for sword guards. Done! Just looked about for AC units over in the UK and lots of them are out of stock. Have shitload at my work, but shipping is over $500 US. I mean, I really appreciate that you thought of that, Joe, but the truth of the matter is, this will probably disappear, at least temporarily. Like, it'll probably be like this on and off for the next few months, but it won't be the entire 2-3 months. Like, this will last for maybe a week, tops, and then it'll cool down again, and then it'll do this again, and then it'll cool down again, and then it'll do this again. Like, it's a temporary inconvenience more than anything else. We're expected storms tomorrow, Ryan. That should cool things down, though. Okay, so that's one army in the field down here. We can probably afford at least one more. Question is, who's going to command it? David's not in the stream. Jia Shu is old as sin. Huang Long could potentially do that. Although, did we not appoint... Yeah, we appointed Han Anyue our general commander, and she's 50 years old, so she's ideal age for this. So let's go down here and say Han Anyue, and then she's going to need a captain that's roughly 10 years younger than she is, which would be 40. Which is also apparently difficult to do. We have another gap in our roster. We'll take Wang Shu, who is, how old is he? 42, was it? Yeah, so now we want a lieutenant, probably quite an old lieutenant. So we want one that's about 32. No, she's another strategist, so we don't want that. No. These look like they're not our officers anymore down here. Our last one is Cai Junning. Oh, I actually think we just recruited Wang Shu. Yes, we did. He used to fight for Wang Long. Oh well. Cai Junning is actually 29 years old. And she harmonizes with both of them. So we might want to wait a turn and then just throw her in there. Star Fox, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat, guys. Yeah, no, PvP and the campaigns are not linked. You fight PvP without the campaigns. I do think I want to keep those Chiang hunters, but the rest of these dudes can be changed. And then this chaperoo needs some archers. Because that is his job. And then they're going to need a lieutenant next turn. All right. Yeah. So I think well, I don't think. I know it's 5 to 10. I think what I'm going to do, because it's 5 to 10, is, and we're already in the spring, is I'm going to do a save. I actually think I forgot to save when we got to spring 222. I'm going to do a save here. Which is taken. Good. So we are now at war with pretty much all of China. We've still got the war in the northeast to fight, which is going to get pretty spicy when we come back on Monday. Lubu and Zhongjiang, I reckon they can beat these armies individually, but the problem is going to occur if they manage to dogpile again like they did with Zhongliao, which they might try to do. Dong Li's army is not really strong enough to take out Yu Dijun's army. So, I don't know how this is going to go. This is getting pretty nasty up here. We've now got Zhang Liao and Han On Yue preparing some forces to face off against Shu Han down here in the west. It is going to get pretty tasty next time when we come back for day 13 on Monday. Joe, thank you very much for popping the donate. Imatech, thank you for popping the Discord. Yeah, Imatech, I think I am going to end early because I'm going to jump in the shower and try and cool off. Like, I feel better than I did before I went for the break, but this is just, I just can't bear the thought of trying to figure this out right now because it's so hot. Like, if we were just playing and it was relatively easy, I'd probably go for another hour. But I also want the shower anyway. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somewhere for you guys to raid. And we are going to go and raid Kyle. Alright, thank you very much for the 95 bits there. Appreciate that. Ryan, what are we doing tomorrow? I was thinking, since Imperator Rome isn't really very popular, and they're also putting out updates, which I don't know if those are going to affect the campaign, but also most people don't seem to enjoy it. So I think Imperator Rome is probably done. I'm thinking tomorrow we go for day 2 of our XCOM Sponsor a Clone campaign, because everybody seemed to enjoy that on Monday, and we'll just kind of, that can take over the Thursday evening slot. So yeah, I'm thinking XCOM Sponsor a Clone tomorrow at the same time. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler, but you know, I'll try and soldier through. It's more that I just really don't want to fight that war in the northeast right now, with it being this hot. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do day 13 of Dong Zhuo on Monday. I'm hoping to be back on SRP at some point, either tonight or tomorrow night. Apparently 5M's having some issues which need to be resolved at the minute as well. But I'm going to start prepping this raid to go and raid Kyle. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Kyle's a awesome guy, awesome streamer. He's currently streaming some Total War Warhammer 2. He's showing off the new DLC, the Warlord and the Paunch. That's not right, is it? Either way, he's playing as the new Greenskins leader, with the new Greenskin mechanics. So yeah, have fun with Kyle. Make sure you make some noise when you get over there. Drop some "Oh my dogs." Make sure Kyle knows where the raid and the love is coming from. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Apologies for cutting it to an hour short today. But you know, sometimes things happen, and right now I'm just getting frustrated and overheated and annoyed. So I'm not going to be the best streamer I can be if I'm just pissed off because it's hot. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon, I hope. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you for all the chats. Thank you for all the subs. I love you guys. I will see you very soon. Have fun with Kyle. For the time being, though, it's going to be Wardog out.
Yeah. Yeah, the orc replenishment rate you can get in the end is kind of insane, isn't it? Jesus Christ.